On Christmas morning, my mother handed out gifts to everyone but me, and while I smiled and pretended it didn't hurt, I left a small box on her pillow that evening which made her cry in front of the entire family. Christmas had always been a complicated day in our house. From the outside, it looked perfect: a tall, slightly crooked tree adorned with twinkling lights, ornaments carefully collected over decades, the faint smell of cinnamon and pine lingering in the air. My father would hum softly in the kitchen while Mom fussed over the wrapping paper, ensuring every ribbon curled just right. Our extended family would trickle in, bringing noise and cheer, their laughter echoing through the hallway like a symphony. And yet, I knew deep down that the magic everyone else felt never really applied to me. I had grown accustomed to the invisible boundaries that seemed to follow me around the house. I could sit for hours next to my cousins, my brother, or even the neighbor's children, smiling politely at the games, the unwrapping, the jokes, and the stories, all the while knowing that when it came time to receive gifts, my turn might never come. My mother, who was meticulous in her sense of fairness, had a strange way of distributing attention and presents. For some reason I could never quite decipher, my younger brother and the cousins always received the largest, most expensive, most carefully chosen gifts. I received little more than a generic card or a quiet nod. "You already have everything you need," she'd say with a smile that never reached her eyes. That year, the tension started in the early hours of Christmas morning. I woke to the sound of shuffling paper, the excited squeals of my brother and cousins, and the low hum of my father trying to keep order. I slipped out of my bedroom, careful not to disturb anyone, and descended the staircase slowly. The living room glimmered in a golden haze of lights and morning sun filtering through the curtains. Under the tree were piles of carefully stacked gifts, shiny paper, big bows, glittering boxes, and tags with my brother's name in bold, perfect handwriting. I forced a smile, feeling the familiar sting of exclusion. My mother was there, clipboard in hand, double checking that each child got the gift she intended. My brother tore into his first package, delighted with a new tablet he had been hinting at for months. My cousins squealed over clothes, toys, and games, each one perfectly suited to their tastes. And me, I received a small, almost apologetic envelope containing a gift card to a store I barely frequented. I thanked her quietly, my voice steady even though my heart ached. "Thank you," I said, and I meant it, in the way one can mean something politely without actually feeling it. I remember the way she looked at me, patting my hand as she often did in these moments. "It's the thought that counts, sweetheart," she said. The words, meant to soothe, hit me like a slap. The thought that counted. For years, I had counted everything. The meals I helped prepare, the decorations I put up, the small errands I ran so that Christmas would appear flawless for everyone else. And yet, the thought that counted for her never included me. We went through the motions of the day: breakfast, laughter, photos, family storytelling. Everyone talked about their gifts, the new gadgets, the games, the clothes, the experiences, and I listened, smiling and nodding, carefully hiding the frustration and the loneliness that churned inside me. I was a ghost in my own family's celebration, a witness to joy that seemed deliberately withheld from me. I had learned over the years that to complain, to raise my voice, it would not earn me recognition or fairness. It would only make me the troublemaker. By mid-morning, the room was strewn with wrapping paper and ribbons, everyone absorbed in their possessions and their shared delight. I helped clean up quietly, picking up scraps of paper and discarded boxes, keeping my hands busy to keep my mind occupied. No one noticed me doing it. They were too busy with their new toys, their phones, their laughter. And I began to form a plan, one that was quiet and deliberate, born from years of being overlooked. If I could not participate in the joy openly, I could create a moment of truth that would speak louder than any argument or complaint ever could. All day, I played the part I had learned so well. I laughed when jokes were made, nodded along with stories, even offered to pour cocoa or fetch snacks. But my mind was elsewhere, crafting a small, secret act that would shift the dynamic. I found a small box, one that could hold something symbolic yet intimate, something that required thought rather than money, something that would convey my feelings more clearly than words could. Full story on my channel, link below.